Hey, it's Kevin, back with another Road Warrior. There's one thing I love and hate about this season. I love and hate about the month of May. We finally got the cold weather out of the way. The cold, is it spring, is it not spring yet weather is come and gone. Now, we can get some here, at least some very big summertime weather. We'll hit the 90s once or twice or three times or sometimes for a week in the month of May. And while I don't enjoy that, I don't mind it. But the one thing that started happening here in Tennessee in the month of May is it's now the season for potholes. We always used to joke when we lived in Ohio where we had real winter weather that, there were four seasons. There was winter, there was summer, there was fall, and then there was pothole season, which was really spring because of the weather. And I understand that with all the freezing, with the ice and the snow and everything, and it gets in the cracks and causes the problem. But here in Tennessee, while we don't have the snow or the ice or the weather, what we have is people not fixing the roads or just patching the roads. Whenever I do these Road Warriors and I'm out and about, I'm constantly looking ahead and, more importantly these days, looking to make sure I'm not hitting potholes. Because sadly, the potholes have gotten worse. And the government's talking about rebuilding and the infrastructure and building bridges and roads and things like this, and that's part of the problem. Most of these Road Warriors, I'm driving down the interstate. And the states are partially responsible for fixing interstates, but the federal government's also partially responsible. And I don't know where it delineates where it falls, but they all kind of take partial responsibility for it. So of course, they just get patched. They don't get fixed. And they've been getting patched for so long, it's not really working anymore. So the potholes have gotten bigger. The potholes have gotten worse. And pothole season lasts a whole lot longer than what it used to. Pothole season used to be like the month of March around here. And then it was kind of like, part of March and part of April. And now this year I've noticed, and maybe it's COVID-19 related, maybe it's related into getting work crews out or what they've got to work on or what they're not, I don't know. But I've noticed seeing more potholes in our roads, just missed one there, more potholes in our roads now in the month of May than I've ever seen before. And I wonder why. And sadly, it's not something you can just go ask anybody easily. Who do you go to? Who do you ask? And more importantly, if you ask a government official, well, they're not going to want to, they're not going to want to deal with that. They're not going to want to talk to you. Jerking a truck. Good thing I'm paying attention. It's always funny. I've got cameras to be able to tell me what we're doing here, and then you got jerks like that who are just, speeding up and causing all sorts of trouble. Sorry. But it's funny, you don't know who you can go to. You don't know who you can talk to about these things because there really is no one solution. There really is no easy person to check on those things about. And I wish there was. We live in a world where we can find out information just about anything. We can do our research and do our due diligence and find out, more than we need to about, dumb subjects for sure, but important subjects like that about what can we do to really make a change, what can we do to alert them to something. Yeah, you can go to your Department of Transportation and try to get it changed, but you and I both know that's not going to matter a whole hill of beans. Back next week with another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us. That's our home for the Road Warrior videos. Also find them on Facebook, also find them on YouTube. Love it when you're here, love it when you stop by, whether you spend the whole time with us or whatever, whether you make it to this part. Who knows, for all I know, because it doesn't tell me how long you've watched, I could be talking to myself by this point, because when I start wrapping up, I don't need to tell you where you can find them and welcome back and tell a friend and all that good kind of stuff, because, the first time you've watched it, you know the drill, you know the routine. We'll see you next week. Another Road Warrior. Thanks.